Welcome back. I'm Erica Fernandez, and I'm joined here this morning by Stephanie Gandulla, who works at NOAA. Stephanie, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me, Erica.
So I know that you guys have been super busy during the summer. There's been a lot going on, a lot of activities. We've heard all about them all summer long. But now that school is going to be back in session, what does that mean for you guys?
Well, that's very true. School is coming. It's right around the corner, and it's something that we look forward to every year because what happens is we get lots of field trips. And the field trips our teachers are already booking and reserving their field trips. And we're rolling into the last few weeks of the glass bottom boat, but that also means the fall classroom cruises. So one of the bonuses to a field trip at the Marine Sanctuary is you most often get to go out on the glass bottom boat. But there's also all sorts of different types of field trips. A lot of times teachers will, if they have a full day, they will couple their glass bottom boat cruise with a ROV build, so remotely operated vehicle practice build, where the students get to spend a few hours actually putting together a underwater robot. So they design it and actually use PVC, and there's little bilge motors, and they're able to put it together. They can also add a movie. We've got our 93-seat theater, which you can usually fit about 3 classes in, and they can watch an educational film about the Great Lakes, about history, about science. And then there's also the Science on a Sphere theater, so they get to do experience that scientific classroom environment there. Cool thing about the Science on a Sphere is a lot of the teachers are able to guide that program themselves. They have taken it on to learn the Science on a Sphere program. You can run it with an iPad. You could come in and learn how to do it yourself if you like. And so that's another bonus. So it's just a neat fall trip or fall field trip experience for the students to come and learn a variety of things and have a variety of experiences.
Yeah, so it seems like there's a lot to offer for all different ages of students. So I imagine you get a variety of students attending these field trips, right?
We really do. We get all ages. I mean, all ages all the time. And that's a neat thing because the whole visitor center is so busy and full of people. And you might have 40 first graders running through the big, life-size schooner. At the same time, you have some association of lifelong learners students there getting ready to hear a lecture, getting ready to see a film. So absolutely the variety of students, of course, of all ages, but then of all subjects too.
Yeah, and so I mean, obviously, kids go with their families all the time to the sanctuary and tour and look at all the exhibits and everything. Why do you think it's so important for students to go in the classrooms and with their peers and the teachers as well?
That's a great question, and I think there's a number of reasons why it's important. I think that the educators in our region, and not just Alpena, very much Alpena, but also outside of Alpena and the surrounding counties, have really come to see the Marine Sanctuary headquarters as a wonderful resource for education. And so just incorporating that into their classroom, into their whole year of instruction has become important. And these students are really learning hands-on why these resources are so important and about these resources. They get to learn about them, they get to study them and understand them and feel them and touch them and really understand what a special place that they live in, both the shipwrecks and the maritime history, but also the natural resources that are so important to everyone's life outside of school.
Yeah, and it's always way more fun to go with a group of kids your age. You're able to connect with them and learn it all together as well. So,
absolutely.
So what an awesome opportunity for teachers and students throughout the school year.
For sure. And it's not, it's very easy for teachers to book a classroom cruise, to book a field trip. Just give the sanctuary a call and you can still get signed up for this fall.
All right, perfect. Well, it's not too late, so go ahead and schedule a field trip at the sanctuary. Stephanie, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, Erica.
Sports is next with John Scheidler, showcasing the Alpena Wildcats and letting you know what LA is doing to host the Olympics in 2024. Stay right here on WBKV 11 for all that and more as the news continues.